Consequence Podcast Network.
What is going on?
What's up,
We are back. We're
Episode
back.
5,000.
Dude, at least.
I know, man. We got a special one today.
Dude, you know what I love about this show?
What is it?
Consistency.
Consistency and professionalism is when I think of the Rome and Duddy podcast. I think of consistency and professionalism.
God, we haven't missed an episode yet.
I believe in organization, holding people accountable, timeliness, cleanliness, things like that.
Spreadsheets.
We have so many spreadsheets for the podcast. Oh, nothing says business like spreadsheets.
Oh my goodness. No, but we are back and we do have a fun show for you guys. We're going to hit you with the TGATs today.
That's right. Great American Talent Show, baby. We're coming back with Season 2's first Great American Talent Show, and we got some heat.
We got some heat. But other than that, out here on the road, I'm in Paso Robles, California.
You just got back on the road, right? You went home for a little bit?
I got to go home for a couple days. It was really nice. Got to see the family and do normal stuff. I went to an Angel game. It was great. Got to take Jack to his first, he's doing flag football again this year. So he had his first practice and we were dying. But it's funny. We go to this first meeting and two of the kids on the team, we already knew. And one of the kids is Jack's like best friend. And these three kids, they all look like they could be brothers. They're all just shaggy blonde hair, blue eyes, like Jack, you know? And then the rest of the team shows up and the parents, every single kid on the team looks like they could all be brothers. The whole team is just blonde hair, blue eye. We're like, oh man.
Thank God. It's like a German football team or something.
It's like the most Aryan football team I've ever seen.
We got to get Nancy Pelosi in there to put some diversity up in your team or something.
It is so funny. But on the story of Jack, on the Feeling Good podcast, I used to always do Jack quotes because he would say just the funniest shit.
Oh, of course. I just said one the other day outside, out loud in the runner van because someone was just like, well, someone was like, well, you know what the real question is? I was like, never give up. And then they were like, what?
Like,
and I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
Just came out.
This one is freaking great. So I told you guys the story about the kids who came over and tried to toilet paper our house and we caught them and we bombed them with water balloons, right? And then I told you that one of the kids like turned into a dick and he was like, as they're riding away, he said like, suck my dick, pussy. You know, one of the little teenage boys. So he said, suck my dick,
mouth,
pussy, right? And then these last couple of days when I was home, my brother-in-law came over, Jack's uncle, and he's telling Tyler this story, you know? He's like, yeah, it was so great because we hit him with water balloons. He goes, but one of the kids said something, bad. And, Tyler's like, well, what'd he say? Jack goes, well, he said, suck my wee-wee cat?
Cat? I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, the way he said it, he was
like choosing his words just very, very carefully. Oh,
suck my wee-wee cat?
That's so good, dude. So like about every month or so, we'll let my oldest, Rio, he's 5 years old, we'll let him, just like get one off his chest,
Yeah.
Like we'll be like, me and his mom will be sitting around, we'll be like, hey, do you want to say a bad word? Just one. You can only say one. Just get it out of your system.
Get it out. Scream it.
And he was like, yeah. We're like, okay, go ahead. You have permission. Say a bad word. And he goes, anything? I'm like, whatever you want. Go ahead. He goes, shit. And me and his mom look at each other. We're like, shit. That's the one, huh? And he goes, well, I wanted to say fuck, but I didn't want to get in trouble. So instead I just said shit. Like, we said one word. We said one bad word. You're only allowed one.
Oh, that's so good.
Kids, man. These kids.
That is amazing. Oh,
that must have been nice, man, to come home for a little bit, get to check in with the fam.
Yep. really nice. And then I only have like a week.
Leg 1.
Yeah, I mean, we finished leg 1, 2, and 3. Like we're on leg 4 right now. We got 1 week left. You know?
Oh, dude, you're at the finish line. You're good to go. We're a weekend. We're a weekend on this, and we have another about 4 weeks to go. But I got the kiddos coming out to ride the bus for a couple of days.
That's dope.
In about 4 or 5 days, so that'll be awesome.
Are you on Cheese's bus?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's we have Cheese's bus, and we're out here, and then we got a crew bus. It's like there's like crazy bus shortages going on right now.
Oh my God.
Insane. So like our crew actually had to they had to get off their bus, unpack everything, and then get into a new bus. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got to do that again once we get to California.
Yeah, man, we were in a very similar situation. Yeah, it's crazy because what happened is during COVID, a lot of these bus companies kind of went out of business, sold all their buses. No one was touring, you know?
The drivers weren't working, so they stopped driving.
Yep. So that, put a big damper on it. And then for 2 years, not a lot of bands toured. So this year, every single band in the entire world is touring. And there's not
rent or pay mortgage and play music for a living, you are out on the fucking road, man.
You're out on the road. And so with, bus companies going out of business and then every single band in the world touring, it's hard to get a bus. And we almost got screwed here on this last run. This last week, the band was going to have to give our bus to the crew because they were losing their bus. Because the crew's got to get there first and set up. So we were going to have to give our bus to the crew.
Is going away too.
We were going to have to. Our crew, yeah. Luckily, we just last second found another bus. So we gave that other bus to crew. So we got to stay on ours. But we were going to have to fly every day. We were going to have to, after the show, go check into a hotel. First flight out in the morning to the show, straight to the venue with no bus to chill in. So whole band just in a dressing room all day. And then after the show, hotel. First flight out, we were going to have to do that. And I was really dreading it. I was like, God, that sounds so shitty. But we lucked out. They found the bus.
You guys already did that for 15 years. So,
we've been there, done that.
Stripes have been earned already. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Fuck, that's crazy.
But yeah, tough times.
It is, man. And honestly, we're fortunate to even be in that position because there are a lot of bands who are able to tour, but they can't because they can't even find transportation.
Yeah.
Which is nuts, man.
I was going to say that. I was talking to Cheese and he was telling me there's multiple big tours that got canceled because they just couldn't find any buses for anyone. There was no way to get their stuff around. It's crazy.
It is nuts, man. So if you're listening, people, start a tour bus company.
Yeah. And you got to think too, if you're a band out there that's not really making much money and you're kind of just making enough to go from place to place, well, have fun making it with the gas prices right now. Cause those bands are still getting paid their, $200 a show,
rate.
$50, but the gas prices have quadrupled.
Yeah. The expenses.
So you can't even do it. It doesn't even work.
Well, dude, I mean, the squeeze is real for everyone too. Ticket prices have gone up, drink prices, shirt, everything. It's
it's wild.
Gas. So yeah, it is one of those things where it's if you're able to get it all together and you're able to, get the circus on the road and there's people out there, fucking good on you to everybody, man. Thanks to the fans, thanks to the crew, thanks to the everything, man. Cause this shit is an ecosystem. And honestly, the pandemic really kind of opened my eyes to how many different variables there are to this shit that we do,
Mm-hmm.
How many people are just, we rely on to help make these things run smooth. And dude, we were just sitting on the bus watching, there's this Woodstock documentary, Woodstock 99 documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
Fucking gnarly, man. They were doomed from the start. They had 500,000 people on this island. It was Firefest before Firefest was even a thing. Dude, it was crazy. And just looking at all that, I was like, oh man, we've come a long way, in the way these tours and everything's organized to technology and everything. It's crazy. No more modern day Woodstock 99 where they're just starting fires all over the fucking venue. That's crazy, dude.
Dude, you'll be surprised, man. I'm sure it'll happen again.
Yeah, somewhere in Europe. Those festivals get pretty crazy out in Europe.
Well, shit. Should we like answer a Q&A and then get into the TGATs? Hit us with a question there, Lukey.
All right. From David Alcantara. What is your go-to song when testing out a new guitar?
So mine isn't necessarily a song, but I have like a riff, like a lick that I always kind of do. It's like a 4-bar progression or like a 4-chord progression with like some leads that it's like my little doodad. I always do.
Yeah. Mine's same. I normally just have like a little lick, that I like to play. Right. But you know what I've been doing lately? Right when I grab a guitar is that song we wrote together. We didn't end up finishing it, but
oh yeah.
I always sometimes I feel like being lonely. Yep. I always play that lick now. That's like my first lick I play. I noticed that's like kind of yeah, that's such a good riff. It's a cool little riff.
Strange Days. That's the name of the song.
Strange Days, yeah. That's a good question. Hit us with another one.
From Madrano Manuel. What is your absolute favorite holiday?
I love Halloween.
Halloween for me too these days.
I love Halloween. I like the Christmas season. It's fun, but Halloween's the best.
I just get really into Halloween for the kids and everything. I like to go there, get the house all fucked up and scary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we go all
too far. My wife's just like, dude, I don't know. That's kind of dark. Like, take the body down from the tree and be okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, so I used to live in LA and we live on this hill. It was like a really narrow road and people would walk past it to get to the Hollywood sign and shit. And so we had a lot of traffic going by all the time. And it was our first year in the house and Rio was like 2 and I wanted to go out. I wanted to go bang, So I got the house all done up and I got some old clothes of mine and I stuffed them full of just made bodies. And I got realistic faces from Amazon masks and I made them look like faces and I put blood all over them. And I hung I hung our family. I hung 2 adults and then a little baby from our balcony and they just swayed. The bodies swayed.
Yeah.
And then in the driveway, I had 2 more bodies outlined in chalk with blood pouring out. And I got police markers, evidence markers, and caution taped everything. And it just, people were just stopping and taking pictures. And
that's the best.
Yeah, it was good. You're doing it good when people are complaining. That's when you're onto some shit, man.
My 6-year-old is going to have nightmares. You're like, good.
Yeah, you have bodies swaying in the wind at night from the balcony.
It's fucking Halloween, man.
Dude, come on. It's not that deep. Let's go.
Let's TGATS this. If you're listening and you do not know what the TGATS is, it is the Great American Talent Show. And that is where you guys, the listeners, you send us your demos or your videos or whatever it is you do, your talent. We judge it here. We pick 4 winners, and those 4 winners will be voted on our group page by you guys. Yep. That's pretty much it.
And we accept all talents, guys. We predominantly get songs, band submission demos, but we've been known to play all different kinds of stuff on here. So whether you're a professional backflipper or you make funny YouTube videos or you're a comedian, we love comedians on here. So whatever it is, make sure you send your submissions to the Rome and Duddy Show at gmail.com. And we'll be sure to check it out. And most likely. If I was going to say, if it's all right, we'll feature it. But the truth is we just put everything in. We randomly just grab stuff and put it in a folder and say, let's go.
I haven't heard any of these today. I have no idea.
I don't know what any of these sound like either.
I've been rickrolled before.
So this will be good. All right. Well, having said that, let's go. Luke, you could be the host of these ones since we, don't have the information in front of us. Well, for the first submission of the second season of the Great American Talent Show, who's our lucky number 1, our first guest?
We've got Amanda Julien with Strangers in the Same Room.
All right, Amanda Julien.
You playing that?
I really like that vibe.
I'm walking around, my mind in all places. Not sure what's going on, you say that you're here. The room has been vacant. Can feel your presence gone and I don't really know what we've been saying. How did we end up here? The love is long gone, but our body's still staying. How we kiss but do not tell one another what each other really mean. Does this mean this bond is broken? Neither one of us has spoken. We have fallen to the same old damn routine. Strangers in the same room.
That's a nice hook.
Love is without love. Finding ways to make room for things we soon give up. Where did we go? How did we get back to before we were strangers in the same room?
I like this.
Love is without
Cool.
love.
Right on.
I like that chorus. I think it's really sweet. I think it took a little bit while to get to the chorus, but it's a good payoff. Thanks for submitting, Amanda.
Yeah, that was great. That was a cool song. I like the strangers in the same room. That's a good line.
Yeah, it's a good concept. All right, cool. Let's go to the next one.
All right, this one's by The Isles called Rosie.
The Isles. Got some like caress me down vibes.
Totally. It's cool.
It's cool. It reminds me of like some like older, slightly stupid kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I met this little girl in my valley. Got them long dready, so I call her Golly. Calling her Ollie, Molly, and Mixie. Only woman in my life is my sweet Cincy. Hey, little Rosie, Mosey, done my way.
It's cool.
That's
like
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good jam.
It wasn't, reinventing the wheel or anything like that, which is, good in some sense, but it didn't super stand out to me, where I feel like even the song before, like it took strides in the production and even in some of the writing to just kind of make it a little bit more different than, just a straight down the middle type of reggae kind of record.
Yeah, that was definitely like right down the lane, but it was done well. It was good.
Yeah. Good job, guys. That was The Isles with Rosie. Getting some good submissions out the gate. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do one more and take a question?
Yep.
This one's from Hallie Bates. It's called 808 Love Demo.
Hallie Bates.
There's no one quite like you. Something about you is so free and brand new. No one to make me feel like the way you do. Love like this just don't come around anymore. That energy, our chemistry is something that I've never felt. When you kiss my lips and grab onto my hips, my heart, it just melts. 'Cause you're my 808 love. And when you come around, I just can't get enough. You're my 808 love. So give me all your loving and I'll always be yours. I'll be yours.
like that chorus again.
yours.
I can't see you, Duddy.
It's that
I don't know if you
that
disappeared.
give when the sun is going down. It puts me in a bubble
Yeah.
like there's no one else around.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that one. I think you, Holly, have a lot of potential as a writer. I can tell that you have a good sense of melody. And I think that was a good little catch on the chorus. I'm gonna give you a little free thing here. If the song blows up, or you'll hear it from my attorney, but if not, don't worry about it. That da 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 da, and you go down. You should do that high part twice at the end. Da 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 da. It's just so nice. You want to hear it twice. But yeah, great song. I like that one.
Cool song. And you guys know how it goes. After our fourth submission, after that, we have to start chopping Rome's.
No, Duddy's getting excited.
He's licking his lips.
I'm
He
not
can't
licking
wait.
my lips. I didn't even lick my lips. Not even
Dude.
once. I saw you. You're already smiling. You were grinning. We weren't even halfway done with the song. You're already like, oh, I can't wait to cut something. You texted me. I got the text.
Oh, all right. Well, we got one more, and then playtime's over for Rome.
You want to take a question or do one more?
Oh yes, let's do a question.
From Robert Lucas, waffle or steak fries?
Oh, waffle.
Steak fries.
I'm not a big fan of steak fries.
Like steak fries are the
big thick daddies.
Oh yeah, I love steak fries.
If done right, they're good, but a lot of times they're just.
True.
I feel like I'm just eating a big chunk of potato.
Okay,
You know?
but the same can be said about a waffle fry. If they're like soggy and like fucking old,
Dude,
it's like
totally.
But if they're like crispy, like who does waffle fries right? Like Wendy's or something? Who's got like those crispy waffle fries? And you're like, fuck, those are bomb. Well, anyway, they both have to be done right to keep them in justice. You know what I mean?
If I went to a restaurant and they had steak fries and waffle fries, I think I would probably order the waffle fries. That would be my answer. Unless people were like, yo, you got to try these steak fries. Unless it was like a thing, like they were known for it.
Like they deep fried them and got them all
crusted. Because I've been done dirty too many times with steak fries where I'm just like, dude, this ain't a steak fry. You just cut a potato in a fork. Dude, don't do me dirty with that. Steak fry, that's a potato chunk.
Come on now. Good question. Great question. We take our potatoes very seriously on this podcast. All right, kick us the last submission before we have to make a cut. What?
No, before we get into that, and the reason I'm going to talk about this right now is because people's feelings are about to get hurt. So these will make you feel better though. Dude, our gummies, the Rome and Duddy gummies.
Oh yeah, very true. Back in stock, ready to go.
Fully stocked. These things are amazing. I've been taking the Orangey Glad. They're great for the morning. They taste delicious. They make you feel good. Like you're just ready to start the day. And then we've got the snooze berries. Oh my God. On the road.
Those are my favorite.
I've been taking one every night on the road right before I get in that bunk, and I just fucking sleep all night. And now all the dudes are just hooked on them as well. It's like a thing. It starts getting a little late and everyone's like, where are the snoozeberries?
Yeah, Eric ran out of shrooms. So I gave him the snoozeberry bag, and like now he's like, that's all he wants to eat is the snoozeberry ones. Well, I took a snoozeberry gummy, and I actually went on stage and played, and it was like actually fucking awesome.
You took a snoozeberry before stage? Just to chill? Wow, that's
just to see, like, because like I wasn't, getting too like super like dropping my face in the fucking soup. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna catch the vibe and catch the buzz and see what happens on stage. So I went up there and I was like, damn, this is nice. I drank less beer. That was cool. I'm onto something here.
And the Orangey Glad and the snoozeberries, they do not have any THC in it, but the cherry chill does. And we have a cherry chill one. Those are the ones, and they will get you. So I don't know if I told you guys this. Did I tell you about how I accidentally took 2 of those?
I think so.
I don't know, but yeah, the bag for the cherry chill and the snoozeberries. If it's dark and you have like a little buzz going, you can easily mix them up.
Mistakes can be made.
So I've been taking the snoozeberries every night, and like sometimes I'll take 2 of them. I just want to pass out. And that's what I went in, I grabbed 2, tossed them back and I chewed them. And as I swallowed it, I was like, that didn't taste like a snoozeberry. That was different. And I look at the bag. I ate 2 of the cherry chills.
Dude. That was good night.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I slept
you woke
like
up at like noon the next day?
I did.
You open your bunk and everyone's gone. Yeah,
everyone was gone, and everyone was like, we were wondering where you were. Like because
you're like one of the first ones up too. So that's
every morning. Yeah. So be careful.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
All right, let's play
submission 4. Let's go.
From Scarlett LaRocque. This song is called "Run and Hide."
Oh, a video. Cool.
Cool video.
Looks like they had some butt shit. This is a good video.
This is better than any video we've ever done.
Ever.
I'm walking on the ceiling. I can't define this feeling.
I really like this.
Something in the water and it's me, yeah. I bit the pill and have to make it easier to swallow.
I just want to get to that chorus. I want to hear what it is.
Yeah.
To capture every and sacrifice my design. Oh, why
I like the lyrics. Yeah, man, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
All right. Cool video. Obviously, she got some budget.
Yeah.
It was good. I think the song dragged a little bit for me. Like, even when the chorus hit, I didn't feel much of a change vocally or melody-wise. It kind of...
Yeah, same.
It all just kind of sounded the same. I don't really know... I couldn't tell you a line from the chorus. You know what I mean?
That was one line from the chorus. Well, yeah. I actually heard a line in the chorus I thought was pretty cool. She said, I didn't need to capture every eye to sacrifice my designs, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I think she's just pretty much saying, like, I don't got like the sentiment was there, but I hear you. Like, the song was kind of monotone where, like, it didn't capture you when another part was coming in, where you're like, oh, tune into this next part. It's just kind of like, you might have faded out, you know?
Yes. But it was well done. Video was cool. And there was definitely some cool lyrics in there. Good job. Cool
Scarlett LaRocque or LaRocque.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Scarlett LaRocque with Run and Hide. And, that's 4. You know what's coming.
I know what it is. I think I have
he licked his lips again.
What? It's just like some subconscious fucking tick that I do right before someone. You know how like a poker player has like a thing, you know, where he's like, oh, look, he's rubbed his eye again. Yeah. He's got a full house. Yeah. Well, it's not like that. I think I kind of have like who I'm feeling.
You can't. No. That's only 4. We need to listen to one more. Yeah, because there's 4. There's 4 finalists at the end of the 10. So After 5, we cut.
All right, so that was our 4th submission. We have one more submission to go.
He couldn't wait.
I couldn't even wait. I was just foaming at the mouth if I could just cut somebody. Please, let me just cut someone.
All right, sorry, go ahead. What do we got?
We have one more submission before we, ultimately have to let someone go to make some room for some more submissions. So let's listen to our next submission, number 5.
This one's called Smoke by Nuclear Kangaroo Dungs.
What?
We're getting ripped. We're getting trolled. I'm calling it. This is a troll. Yeah.
What?
I'm enjoying this. I love that digital piano.
Come right along with me. All you gotta do is follow this lead. Feel the movement. Let's take this trip. I wanna know if you're ready. At the end of every day, let me feel the night air. Relax like a passenger. Exit on your calendar. No one remembers the things you didn't do or say. You be you, let your mind go away. Doesn't matter what you do or say. You be you, tomorrow's a new day. I feel so alive as soon as you arrive. Spread the stuff, chop it up and let's smoke, smoke, smoke. 2 skinny J's in my stash. Yeah, I said it's okay. I don't need no cash.
Skinny
So
J.
put it away.
Well, you need more cash if you want to make the Skinny J's fatter.
What up?
Like, you need more cash if you want to make the Skinny J's fatter. Like, I was listening to his lyrics. Okay, that started off. Well, it was just interesting all the way through and throughout. That was very interesting. I did not see it going there.
So wait a second. It was Nuclear Kangaroo.
Kangaroo dung. Dungs. Or I'm not sure if it's singular or plural. And then the name of the song was called Smoke.
Smoke. Nuclear Kangaroo.
Yeah, the chorus was like chop it up and just smoke, smoke, smoke.
Smoke, 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 smoke. Very interesting.
Super interesting. I like the band name more than I like the song.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the song was a little sloppy and whatnot, but it was fun. It was fun. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. You said enough right there, man. You said it.
I'm looking down at my list here. What's your thoughts?
Well, prior to hearing that, I would say that it is a tie for me. Like if we had to let someone go, make some room for another submission, I would say that it'd probably be the one we just heard, Nuclear Kangaroo Dungs, or it would be the Isles.
Really?
A Rosie. Yeah, just because of the fact that I feel like Scarlett, it's got something going, like she could, with her sound and everything, like something could pop. I feel like Haley, that was such a raw submission with the 808 Love that, she could develop that a little bit more with talent, me, I hate shooting down the people who just sound like they're just getting out. But someone like the Isles, I feel like they're a little bit more developed, but their songs are just a little too similar to some of the other like bands in the scene. So to me, I felt like that's what justified it for me.
Yeah.
And I like the first song. Like, to me, that's the best song.
I liked it all. I don't disagree with you on the Isles. I think that they're cool, but I do think it's obviously the song, it sounded like, we've heard that before, but it was cool. It was done well. I'd like to hear another song from them. My first thought was I was between Nuclear Kangaroo Dung and Haley were my two. But when I look at it really, like, it's probably the Nuclear Kangaroo Dung, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's let Haley hang around for a little bit and see if anyone can.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I liked the song, The Kangaroo Dung. It was fun, but
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a little
All right.
sloppy, guys. Okay.
But thank you for
All right.
submitting. I actually really
Absolutely.
enjoyed it.
Thank you so much to our friends at Nuclear Kangaroo Dung submitting the song Smoke. All right. Should we take another question and then continue with the second half?
Let's hit another submission. I just want to get through it just in case I do have to bounce.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got sound check. Okay, yeah. Let's roll into our sixth submission. Luke, who we got?
This is the Matt Irie Band, and this song's called Better Off.
You have one new message. You know what? You're just better off without me.
Walk around thinking everything's okay. Won't you take a step back and look around? Said it's not you, it's all me, so she said. Got what I want, just not right now. Keep my options open while I'm young and out. Soon come a day I might need you around. So I'm off to the next one, hoping she the one. Break me up a piece of the good sweet love. Kinda make you think I'm never coming down. Ooh, girl, I love it when you come around. But I got the feeling you're leaving right now. You're better off without me. Better off without me, she said. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Better off without me. Better off without me, she said. Ooh, yeah.
All right, cool.
That was cool. Okay. Well,
It
thanks,
was a
Matt Irie.
little like there were some timing issues, I feel like, and the intro was a little long and not really necessary. And I feel like when it went from that intro into the song, it was kind of like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, I feel like there are also kind of some similarities with like kind of like the Isles, where it was just kind of like, we've heard this song before, in some fashion or another. But I applaud you guys' togetherness and bravery to send the song and be played in front of our fans. So thank you for submitting that in. The Matt Irie Band with Better Off. All right, submission number 7.
Well, we got to cut someone.
That's right. We're in the cutting phase now.
Unfortunately, I think it's probably the Matt Irie Band for me.
Same. I'm with you on that one.
Thank you though for submitting. We appreciate it. And yeah, man, send us something else. We'd love to hear some more stuff from you guys. All right, let's move along.
Numero 7.
This one's from Jonathan Cabrera, and it's called Dirty Dub.
I know a girl, I wanna make her mine. She won't look my way, but she looking so fine. Oh girl, I love the things that you do. She used to go down every single day. Wouldn't take her out now, she won't walk my way. Oh girl, I love the things that you do. Oh girl, I love the things that you do. My baby girl only coming on top. She won't stop rocking till I hit the spot. Oh girl, I love the things that you do. She look my way, she looking so fine. I love that girl, but she won't be all mine. Oh baby, I love the things that you do. Know a girl, I wanna make her mine. She won't look at me, but she looking so fine. Oh girl, I love the things that you do. And every night and every single day, I wanna make her mine, but she won't walk my way. Oh girl, all the things that you do, all the things that you do, I love the things that you do.
Yeah, good job. John Cabrera, everyone, with Dirty Dub. I thought that was like, well, like of the reggae songs we've gotten, that was like, you know, it just sounded the most tight put together. I think it's because it was tracked live. Like it sounded like you weren't fighting, like, you know, you're trying to make like programmed kick drums line up on unquantized drums. Like it was just a straight live recording. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it was fun. Some little work on some lyrics, you know, could help. Mm-hmm. But besides that, yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
I personally would choose that one over the Isles if I was to.
So you're still set on cutting the Isles, huh?
I don't know. Okay, listen, the Isles, it just seemed a little clean. It seemed really kind of safe and really kind of clean. And then when you got, to me, they're the same song. Like Rosie is talking about, you know, I met this girl named Mixie, right? I know what you're doing. And then with this one too, it's like he met a sexy girl. Like I get it. So it's essentially, it's the same message. So to me, it's whose version of it do I believe more? And I believe this guy's version more because it just sounded raw. It sounded like an old Sublime demo. You know, we're just jamming in the garage. But,
all right. See, I'd probably be between. I'm still stuck between Haley and the Isles. It's one of those for me.
Let's listen to the Isles and then let's listen to Haley.
Okay.
And then we'll choose one.
There's no one quite like you. Something about you is so free and brand new. No one to make me feel like the way you do.
All right. We'll probably give it to the Isles on this one.
Cut Haley?
Yeah. You know what? Haley can go back, get a little more, you know, keep writing some more songs, send him some new stuff. Hearing back on the Isles on that Rosie song, you know, the intro was a little long and stuff like that, but it's a better song.
It's a well put together track. Yes, it's straight down the alley that they're trying to go. But it's a well done song, well recorded. And Haley, obviously you can tell she's a good songwriter.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I'd just go back and work on it a little bit, you know, and then send in something else. I'd love to hear some more stuff from you.
Yep. I think that's the move. I think that is the move.
All right, let's move right along.
Number 8.
What do we got there, Lukey boy?
This one's from Jayton Lenning, and it's called Palm Tree Tattoo.
Always ask about my ring finger tattoo. The one I got to show I did and still do. Might have got it done in an apartment living room by a dreadhead with a teardrop tattoo. Started as a symbol of our state of mind, where we've been in to take some time, and only life just passed you by. Enjoy each breath in the changing tides. Palm tree tattoo on my finger for you.
Great song. Really great song. I thought Jayton Lenny, everybody with Palm Tree Tattoo. I thought your voice was great. I thought the song was well written. I like the blend of the production you got going on. Yeah, that's a killer song, man.
Yeah, definitely cool voice. Yeah, cool track, cool voice.
Little too poppy for Duddy.
A little I feel like the chorus could have used a little work, a little help, you know?
Yeah.
A little phoned in there on like the, you know, chorus for me. But yeah, cool track.
I think that's what kind of gave it some of the like predictability that I was kind of hoping it to go to. It's just like, you know, because I mean, part of that is what you want in a chorus, you know, you guys, is like some familiarity, something where you like kind of naturally feel where it's going to go. But at the same time, you know, you don't want it to be so familiar where you feel like you've heard it a million times. So it's a fine balance, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the stronger choruses I felt like we have submitted.
All right. Well, then where do we go from there?
It's getting tough now.
Yeah.
Getting down to it. You know, for me, it'll probably go between probably Dirty Dub, John Cabrera, and the Isles still, you know, just because I still feel like those other songs are a little stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. See, I could throw the Jayton Lenning in there with the Dirty Dub and the Isles, but I agree with you that I feel like the Isles and the Jonathan Cabrera with the Dirty Dub, those are the same song, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, which one of those do you want to move forward? And yeah, I think they're both cool. Yeah. They're both, but I would probably go with the Dirty Dub one just because it was a little different, a little more raw. Yeah.
All right. Thank you to the Isles.
Yeah.
Submitting Rosie. You guys made it all the way to the last.
Well, I mean, it's a good song. It is a good song. But I know what you're saying. So many
things that were kind of similar.
I've heard it. It's a good song. It was done well. But yes, we've heard that song.
Yeah,
you know, I get what you're saying.
Even if we didn't hear that type of song like in this contest, in this one, it would have been probably better. But the fact that there were like multiple iterations of that type of record within this episode, it just makes it even that much more difficult for it to stand out. You know?
Yeah. All right, we're on to number 9.
Ooh, big 9.
This one's from Neil Levin called Lose Your Mind.
Oh, we got a video.
That digital slap bass is just it's a mood, you know?
Hey, don't lose your mind. It's just your mind. You'll be fine. 'Cause I'm head over heels on the dance floor, baby.
Our boy's got some budget too.
It's our time to fly. Let's ditch this space and I'll take you to my happy place. Love the way you touch my body, rhythm makes me feel the party. DJ knows that we ain't stopping, dance all night until we lose control. Hey, don't lose your mind. It's just your mind. You'll be fine. 'Cause I'm head over heels on the dance floor, baby. And it's our time to shine. Let's ditch this space and I'll take you to my happy place.
That was wild.
Well, that was definitely different from anything else on this episode. There's like that. It was like back in like, I don't know, like fucking early 80s. Herbie Hancock or some shit.
I mean, I think we've got a Scarlett LaRocque and Neil Levin tour in the works right now.
For sure. You guys are all yeah. This is a good pair up.
It was cool. It was for what it was though, it wasn't like
it was a bit tongue in cheek a little bit.
Yes.
It was a bit tongue in cheek. And I don't like to use the word cheesy because that's not a proper it's not a good term. Because I hate when people try to say that about, overtly positive music that I'll try to write sometimes. Yeah. And I think it's more so like it just came off a little tongue in cheek a little bit, where even some of the things that were being said were just like so commonly used that, trying to say those things and evoke that emotion without necessarily saying that's like a ticket, to like being able to write a great song that people connect with, but don't feel like they've heard a million times.
So for me, it's like that one, and the same thing we had with like the Isles and Rosie and Jonathan Cabrera, Dirty Dub. For me, this is Neil Levin and the Scarlet LaRocque. It's like, which one of those do you like better?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I personally like the Scarlet LaRocque song better than Neil Levin.
I think I agree with you. Both are good. Both are cool. Fun videos.
I feel like Scarlet's song was a little stronger. That's all.
Thank you, Neil Levin. We appreciate it. Cool track.
Thank you, my man. Great video. Looks awesome. Last submission, my friends.
Last one.
This is it. Last one.
This one's from Graham Knapp, and it's called Kush.
Mama, if you believe in a God that is omnipotent and omnibenevolent, then how do you reconcile the issue of theodicy?
Bob. All right, a little lo-fi hip-hop submission. We don't get a lot of these.
Yeah.
President Johnson on November 3rd.
All right.
I was waiting for you to do a freestyle.
I was just about to. Damn, Luke stopped it.
Fucking Luke.
Dude, I was about to just kill it. I was going to kill it.
I was going to hop in there and spit a hot 50
Dude, you guys don't even know. I was just thinking about what I was going to say. It was so good.
That was cool.
For me, that was cool. If you sent me 12 of those, I would listen to them while I'm chilling and doing my thing. I love that kind of stuff. I just don't know if it's going to knock any of these other ones out for me right now, just because it was cool, but you know, it's not like a.
It wasn't like the most original lo-fi track you ever heard.
No, and not a lot happening. You know, it was just kind of there. It was, but I like that kind of stuff. It was nice. It was cool. Yeah. But I just think as far as this contest goes, I don't know if that's going to knock anything out for me.
I'm with you on that. And it's not that there's nothing against any instrumental music. So please.
No, not at all. I love
submitting any instrumental music. It's just that, you know, here's the thing. It's like when you're going up against songs that have lyrics and you know, vocal melodies in them, well, what ends up happening is you have a whole other layer to connect with. And so if you're not going to have that extra layer of possible connectivity, then really making sure that strengthening the music that is at hand and, like, you know, the originality of the stuff you're making, like putting in an over essence, you know, just putting a lot more attention in that world, I think will, you know, serve you better with instrumental music.
Definitely.
All right. Damn. Okay.
Well, we got our four. Yeah.
Final four. It's up to you guys now.
We got Amanda Jolene with Strangers in the Same Room.
Love it.
We have Scarlet LaRocque with Run and Hide. Jonathan Cabrera with The Dirty Dove. And Jayden Lenning with Palm Tree Tattoo. These are our four finalists, and we will have the poll up on the Rome and Duddy group page on Facebook. You can jump on there. You can vote.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Rome and Duddy podcast, and of course, our second season, first episode of the Great American Talent Show. Big shout out to our four contestants. Like Duddy was saying, please head on over to our Facebook page, the Rome and Duddy page, and underneath that in our groups, we have the Rome and Duddy Show, where you can catch up and vote on the four finalists, which one you want to see take the prize. And yeah, man, catch us both out on the road. We're We're going to be announcing some really awesome news next Monday that we cannot wait to share with you guys. So, stay tuned. And if you like the show, please like, subscribe, hit a review. If you have the time, it goes a long way. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Thank you.